Okay, and it's about this website. This website explains how this is possible, that brain reading can be done on nanoscale using neurotechnology, how this is possible, and brain waves that were gathered by any kind of sensor can translate these brain waves into actual output. I've encountered dozens of papers where they were speaking about ability to extract thoughts using machine learning algorithms from brain waves. I was able to find even few researchers that say directly that this can have dual use, and I was able to find people who speaks about neural rights, about this is kind of informative website actually, and I don't put them a lot of my own opinion. It consists mostly of quotations, chosen quotations from these researchers, so people don't have to rely on me and my point of view, as in this case I might be considered someone crazy, basically. But at the end of the day, it's about it's over 20 pages, that's for sure, over 20 pages. I'm not sure if it's not even 30, that explain all this. I'd like to find each private investigation bureau in Poland. I don't know how many there is in Poland. I'd like to do the same in Germany, in each of countries. So I'm sure after all this there will be much more about hundreds of the kind of bureaus. I'd like to send this website to lawyers, to organizations, journalists. There are kind of journalists that are investigation journalists. I found already, I don't know, at least 20 groups on Facebook that takes care of it. But I want to send this website mostly to programmers and mostly to hackers. With these programmers and hackers, there's a funny thing, because it's very easy for them to create. It's not a virus. To create a malware, malicious software that is able to infect a computer, and then later on do with this computer whatever it wants. Can send information to the computer, extract information from the computer. It can copy files, save files, and I don't want them to break into the program that actually does this brain mapping stuff. I want them to record screen that does it, so it's not protected, right? It looks like at first they would have to get root privileges, like the highest privileges possible on the computer. It is possible to gain with privilege escalation techniques. There are plenty of them. This later it just according to groups of web, it will find the part that is in psychiatric clinics, and then just get to the screen and record it. It will be quite easy to find it, as I would suggest them to look for a computer that is, I have to, by the way, write it down, so 24-hour a day turned on. It's possible to find the statistics on one of the tabs, and I'll ask them to get evidence. I will promise them, I don't know right now if it was 25 or 30% of my compensation, and I think it is quite of, if someone will believe me and has skills to do this, I think it's quite interesting, I think, to check, even if you think like, okay, it sounds strange, but I have skills, I have ability, I have already written malware, I don't have to write it by my own. I break into computers on my daily basis, so I'll just infect one more. I'll present you later with statistics about malware, statistics about hackers, because I know that you are informed, misinformed, actually, or disinformed about the statistics. I know this as algorithms was forcing me to say things that are actually not true about the statistics. That's why I know you are misinformed in this case for sure. So I would like to present you with like proper statistics from different sources on the internet. So you will know that it's not only one web page that they claim that things looks like this, but there are actually, let's say, I don't know, 20 of them. By the way, they like the number 20, 220. It comes from mapping in 2018. They use old mapping to make me look bad. At that time they used kind of number system, and it was something like 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They like to use 8 as well, but I believe it ends on 10. It's ends on 10. So they use it all the time. So if something very often, if I talk about like estimations, like how many of something it is, I use what like some numbers. Like now, I don't know why did I choose number 20 and what's mapped under this. The most likely the time I don't know what they've chose, but they know what was statistically the time the most often chose option, so they can now remap it to something that is beneficial to them. So things will look different. Just I wanted to mention this. I will say something more about this in our videos, as this is quite important. You will know what I talk about and what's going on. But about this malware, I also learned to program. Right now I've reached the point I am able to program, not malware specifically, but it's a matter of, I don't know, let's say from 3 months to, I was going to say, by the way, 2 months, this number 2, from 3 months to half year to be able to write malware, right? Probably they didn't mention this. Plus they said something about my programming skills, but in area of web development, which I was never, I tried last year. I failed. as I don't know what's all about. I just like the word backend, and it is web development. I failed. It was on the Visual Studio. I gave myself 1 month learning. I'm 100% sure that they use it against me. I will show you all screens of programs I actually wrote till this time. And I will give you also opportunity to ask me for to write any kind of simple program, kind of mathematical program, and I will write it like online, so you will know that it's not a ChatGPT, it's not something else. You can think about something, but I will explain this as this requires explanation, further explanation. But with this malware, there are plenty of hackers. You have to know that there are millions of them. There's WikiLeaks, you know, and it contains, I don't know, once I saw this, but I believe it's something like millions of records when people were able to break into other people's computers and get some evidences. So it's a true thing. It's not like it didn't came. It came from my head, right? Like there are hackers. I'll tell you something more about hackers. I'll tell you something more about their abilities, right? In the next video.